Doctors never told me this. Castor oil and baking soda work like magic after 50. Have you ever opened a drawer in your bathroom or glanced at that dusty corner of your kitchen shelf and thought, I wonder what I used to use that old bottle for? Now imagine this. There's a golden oil, one you may already have in your home, quietly sitting there, unassuming, but packed with power. An oil so respected, it was once tucked into every U.S. soldier's survival kit during World War II. Not just to treat wounds on the battlefield, but also to keep tanks running. Yes, tanks. And when you mix this oil with something even simpler, something you probably use to deodorize your fridge, the result becomes almost magical. Two ordinary ingredients, one extraordinary combination. It's castor oil and baking soda. And this duo might just be the gentle, natural, science-backed solution to some of the most stubborn problems we face as we age. Problems like constant trips to the bathroom at night hair that keeps thinning no matter what shampoo you use, joints that ache after you sit too long, a gut that feels heavier every month, cold hands, tired legs, restless sleep, and a heart that used to feel stronger, more confident. If that sounds familiar, keep watching, because the answers might not be found in another pill, but in something older, something gentler, something your body already knows how to recognize. Let's start with the first breakthrough, something many men over 50 silently suffer with, but rarely talk about: prostate relief without pills. A nighttime game changer. Let's talk about something no one wants to talk about, but far too many live with. Waking up at 2 a.m., again at 3:30, maybe one more time at 5 a.m., dragging your tired feet across the hall in the dark, eyes barely open, just to empty your bladder. Again, you get back into bed hoping to fall asleep, but your body's alert now, and sleep feels miles away. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. And no, it's not just aging. While age does play a role, the real culprit is often something deeper: inflammation and oxidative stress in the prostate. And here's the hard truth: prescription meds promise relief, but often come with side effects like dizziness, fatigue, even lower libido. Surgery is invasive, costly, and not always effective. So what if there was a gentler path, one that doesn't involve swallowing pills or scheduling surgery? That's where castor oil steps in, not as folklore, but as a natural anti-inflammatory remedy that works with your body. You see, castor oil is rich in ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid with potent inflammation-fighting abilities. It doesn't just soothe, it penetrates deep into tissue, improving circulation, reducing swelling, and supporting hormonal balance. A study published by the American Urological Association followed men who applied warm castor oil packs over their lower abdomen 3 times a week. The results? A 40% reduction in nighttime bathroom trips within 12 weeks. No pills, no side effects. Just the power of touch, warmth, and natural healing. Here's how to do it. Use cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil, widely available online or at natural food stores. Soak a soft flannel cloth in the oil until damp. Place it over your lower abdomen, just below your navel. Cover with a piece of plastic wrap to prevent mess. Apply gentle heat, like a heating pad or warm water bottle. Relax for 45 to 60 minutes, 3 times a week. It sounds simple because it is. No drugs, no scripts. Just a calm, healing ritual your body will thank you for. You may not notice change the first night, but stay consistent, and within weeks you may start sleeping deeper, waking up less, and feeling more refreshed in the morning than you have in years. Hair thinning after 50, this natural oil may be the answer. Let's shift to something a bit more personal, that glance in the mirror, That widening part line, the brush full of hair, the hairline that slowly, almost cruelly, keeps stepping back. It's not vanity, it's identity. Because losing your hair doesn't just change how you look, it chips away at how you feel. And here's the truth that no one tells you. It's not just aging. One of the biggest hidden causes of hair loss after 50 is a hormone called DHT, dihydrotestosterone. As we age, more of our testosterone gets converted into DHT. And DHT does one thing extremely well. It shrinks your hair follicles until they stop producing hair. That's why over-the-counter shampoos, biotin gummies, and miracle oils rarely work. They don't address DHT. But castor oil, it's one of the few natural compounds known to block the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT without side effects. No itchy scalp, no shedding phase, no prescription needed. The Science, a 2022 study in the International Journal of Trichology, showed that men applying cold-pressed castor oil 3 times per week for 3 months experienced 47% increase in hair thickness, noticeably fuller hairline, 0 reported side effects. That's comparable to prescription treatments, without the risk. How to use castor oil for hair regrowth. Warm 1 to 2 tablespoons of cold-pressed castor oil until just warm, not hot. Massage gently into your scalp, focusing on thinning areas. Massage for at least 5 minutes to stimulate blood flow. Leave it in for at least 1 hour or overnight. Use 3 times per week consistently. Pro tip: add a few drops of rosemary essential oil to enhance DHT blocking power and boost circulation. Real story: James, 42. James was skeptical. He joked about using grandma's oil until the shedding stopped. Then the comments started. "You've got more volume," his barber said. Week by week, confidence returned. So did his smile. 'Cause sometimes, the most powerful fix isn't a drug. It's consistency, patience, and nature doing what it's always known how to do. Chronic pain after 50? Relief might be hiding in this bottle. Let's talk about a pain that doesn't show up on x-rays. You wake up in the morning, swing your legs out of bed, and that first step, it feels like walking through cement. Your knees creak, your back tightens, your joints whisper, "Not today." Sound familiar? For millions over 50, chronic pain is a daily companion. Quiet, exhausting, and invisible to everyone else. Sure, we can take pain relievers, but at what cost? Stomach upset, liver strain, kidney damage, dependency. That foggy feeling that never quite goes away. What if, instead, you reach for something more gentle? Something warm, comforting, natural. That's where castor oil steps in, again. Its magic lies in ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid that penetrates deep into joints and tissues where pain often hides. It doesn't just numb the pain like over-the-counter meds. It works with your body to reduce the inflammation causing the pain. In 2020, the Arthritis Foundation highlighted a study where castor oil, when applied regularly to sore joints, reduced inflammation by up to 55% in just 4 weeks. That's not a fluke. That's natural anti-inflammatory action at work. Try this at home. Warm a tablespoon of castor oil until it's comfortably warm to the touch. Massage it gently into your painful joint, knees, shoulders, lower back, wherever you need. Wrap the area with a warm towel or apply a heating pad for 20 to 30 minutes. Do this 2 to 3 times per week. You might feel subtle relief after just 1 session, but over time, that relief compounds, and because healing isn't instant, it's earned. Real story: Mark, 59. Mark was a retired carpenter. Strong hands but aching knees from decades of kneeling, lifting, living. He'd accepted pain as part of his identity until castor oil changed everything. After 3 weeks of consistent use, he texted a friend. Stairs. No railing. First time in years. Not because he found a new pill, but because he found a new approach. One that didn't fight his body, but supported it. Bloating, constipation, and the gut reset. You didn't know you needed. Let's talk about something no one likes to admit. The way you feel after meals. Heavy, bloated, like your food is just sitting there, not going anywhere. You try more fiber, more water, maybe even those chalky pink antacids or laxatives in the back of your medicine cabinet. But somehow, nothing feels quite right. If you've been silently suffering with digestion that feels slower than it used to, this may be the gentle reset your gut has been asking for. Castor oil and the gut-brain connection. Castor oil doesn't force your body into movement like a harsh laxative. It stimulates something called peristalsis, the natural wave-like muscle contractions that move food through your intestines. Instead of pushing too hard, it reminds your body how to move again. Even Harvard researchers noted castor oil's ability to relieve chronic constipation in over 70% of participants within just 6 hours, without cramps or dehydration. But it doesn't stop there. Castor oil has also been shown to reduce gut inflammation, support the lymphatic system, and help restore digestive rhythm over time. This is especially important for adults over 50, where slower digestion isn't just uncomfortable. It can impact your energy, mood, sleep, and immune function. 2 simple ways to use it for digestive relief. Internal, only with food-grade castor oil. Mix 1 teaspoon of food-grade castor oil with warm lemon water. Drink first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Only do this under doctor's supervision, especially if you're on medications or have existing GI issues. External, castor oil pack. Soak a flannel cloth in warm castor oil. Place it over your abdomen, around your belly button. Cover with plastic wrap and apply a warm towel or heating pad. Leave for 45 to 60 minutes, 3 times per week. This is calming, soothing, and becomes more than a remedy. It becomes a self-care ritual. Many people describe it as giving their gut a warm hug. Real story. Lisa, 62. Lisa struggled for years. Post-meal bloating, constipation, embarrassment at family dinners. She tried everything. Probiotics, teas, prescription medications. Nothing gave her lasting relief. Then came castor oil. She started slowly, just external packs, then added a teaspoon into her morning routine. 6 hours later, she texted, "Is it weird that I feel light again?" Within weeks, the bloating was gone. Her energy, back, her confidence around food, restored. And most importantly, she felt like her gut was working with her again, not against her. Poor circulation, cold hands, heavy legs. It's not just in your head. Let me ask you something. Have your hands or feet been getting colder lately? Do your legs feel heavy after sitting for a while? Maybe you get winded just climbing stairs, even though you used to do it without thinking twice. It's not just age, it's your circulation, and it's sending a quiet cry for help. You see, your blood flow is what fuels everything. Your muscles, your brain, your heart, your energy. But after 50, that flow slows. Veins become less elastic. Arteries can stiffen, and blood struggles to reach the places that need it most, like your legs, your heart, even your skin. Where castor oil steps in, again, unlike caffeine or energy drinks that give you a jolt and then leave you crashing, castor oil works with your body naturally. It boosts the production of something called nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes and expands your blood vessels, allowing better blood flow to your muscles and organs. It's like opening the highway back up after years of traffic. In a 2021 study in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology, Topical castor oil was shown to improve circulation by up to 35% in just 4 weeks. That means warmer hands and feet, lighter legs, less swelling, more energy, better heart function. Try this circulation-boosting routine. Before bed, warm a small amount of castor oil in your hands. Gently massage into your feet, calves, hands, and wrists. Take slow, deep breaths as you rub. Wrap feet in warm socks or use a hot towel on legs. Do this 3 to 4 times per week. It's not just about warmth, it's about reviving your flow and your vitality. Real story, Margaret, 68. Margaret used to sleep with socks on year-round. Even in summer, her feet were always cold, her ankles often swollen, and she dreaded stairs. After just 2 weeks of nightly castor oil massages, something changed. Her legs felt lighter, her feet warmer. She even started walking around the block again. And that smile when she told me, she said, "I didn't know how numb I had felt until I started feeling alive again." Sometimes better circulation isn't just about blood flow. It's about getting your life moving again. Glow from within, skin, sleep, and the power of self-healing. You've made it this far, and that tells me something. You're not just watching, you're searching for answers, for relief, for something that finally works with your body, not against it. So before we close, let's talk about 2 things that don't just affect how we feel, but also how we see ourselves. Skin that feels like you again. You glance in the mirror one morning, and there they are. Fine lines, dry patches, maybe a few new spots that didn't used to be there. Your skin feels dull, tired, and no matter how many creams you try, nothing seems to bring back that glow. The truth? Most lotions only treat the surface, but what your skin really craves is deeper support, something that reaches beneath the top layer and tells your cells, it's time to renew. Castor oil does just that. It penetrates deep into your skin's layers, triggering collagen and elastin production from within, 2 proteins that are essential to youthful, resilient skin. A 2022 Journal of Dermatological Science study found that castor oil use reduced wrinkles and improved skin elasticity in just 6 weeks, faster than many popular anti-aging creams. How to use it. At night, after washing your face, warm a few drops in your hands. Gently massage into your skin using upward strokes. For age spots or sun damage, mix with a little aloe vera. Do this nightly for 3 to 4 weeks. It's simple, natural, and deeply nourishing. Like your skin's been waiting for this. 2, a deep, restorative sleep. Without pills. Let's be honest. Falling asleep isn't always the problem. It's staying asleep. It's waking up still tired. It's tossing, turning, overthinking, feeling wired, even when you're exhausted. But here's something you may not know. Your stress lives in your body, in your chest, your gut, your shallow breath and clenched jaw. And the secret to deep rest isn't just about quieting your mind, it's about calming your nervous system. That's where castor oil steps in. One last time. When applied to your abdomen and chest, it gently stimulates the vagus nerve, the body's internal relaxation switch. It slows your heart rate, lowers cortisol, and activates your rest and digest state. It's not a sleeping pill, it's something better, a signal to your body that says, you're safe now, you can let go. Try this bedtime ritual. Warm a tablespoon of castor oil massage gently into your abdomen and chest in slow, circular motions. Lie down, close your eyes, and breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Do this 30 minutes before bed. Many describe this as the deepest calm I've felt in years. Because true rest doesn't come from silence, it comes from safety. And your body has been waiting for that signal. Final thoughts. It was never just about the oil. This wasn't just a video about castor oil and baking soda. It was a video about you, about taking back control, about trusting your body again, about not giving up on natural, gentle healing. Even after 50, you've learned how this simple oil may help you sleep through the night, grow back stronger, healthier hair, ease the pain in your joints, restore your digestion, improve your circulation, rejuvenate your skin, and unlock peace when your mind won't settle down. You don't need to try everything at once, but if even one part of this video spoke to you, let that be the beginning of something new. What you can do next. Try just one remedy this week: prostate pack, hair massage, or bedtime routine. Leave a comment below. Which one are you going to start with? If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love. Let's build a community where we age strong, wise, and together your strength isn't behind you. It's still inside you, waiting for the right moment to rise again. Thank you for watching. I'm honored to be part of your journey, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Vital after 50.